All right, well, our rental car just got a very, very, very flat tire. So now we're on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere on a giant windy road in the rain. Gracias.
I can't even get this thing to open.
Really?
It's like stuck, but I mean, if this guy can help us.
Oh, we just got really lucky.
Muchas gracias, amigo.
All right, we are ready to get back on the road. What happens if we get another flat?
We're screwed. Yeah, so, I mean, we would have been able to get that, to change it out on our own, but having that guy with a real nice jack, be able to jack the car up, that was super helpful, because the little crappy one that came with the rental, like, I couldn't even get the thing, I mean, I would have been able to, but, like, it would have been much more annoying.
It was so nice.
So that was very helpful of that guy to just randomly stop. You know what? This brings up a really good point that I like to really point out. I know that most people that watch your videos are American, and Americans often have this view that people in other countries are all, well, if you watch the news and politics, they're all dangerous and they're all druggies and smugglers and all this kind of crazy stuff. They're real bad people. Dude, in my experience, most people in other countries are far more kind and helpful than people in the US. Yeah. By far. I mean, I feel much more safe when I am traveling in Central and South America than I do traveling in the US. I mean, here, people are super nice. I've never had a problem. Not to say that it couldn't happen. I'm not naive, but it does bring up a good point that there's often this stigma that people think people in other countries are out to get you. It's just not the truth.
Yeah, we tried to tip him and he didn't even want to take it.
Yeah, he didn't even want money. That guy was just trying to be nice. And so it just really goes to dispel this myth where people think, oh, you can't travel, you can't go there, it's dangerous. It's like, no, bro, being in the U.S. is more dangerous most of the time, at least in the stuff that I do.
Whoa. Oh, no. Why is the car leaking? Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. The car is literally leaking.
Full coverage.
Oh my God, what is...
How did that even happen?
Oh my God.
Let me get out and look real quick.
Oh my God, the car is leaking. Chris! Oh my God. This is not good. Oh my God. What is happening? Oh my God. Why is the car falling apart?
So that little rubber seal in the corner is not put together well. And maybe when we got the flat, it jostled it.
Oh, well, it's a good thing we got the full coverage.
Full coverage.
Oh my goodness.
Always get full coverage,
We're
guys.
just gonna get sucky one, I guess. This is not. You know what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Totally.
Go slow. This is sketchy.
No, I'm slowing down. One lane bridge. That's nice.
Let's try to find food somewhere because it's going to get really bad and we still have an hour drive back to the hotel.
Costa Rican adventure.
Chris and Gabby. We're just your average couple with a passion for wildlife. Okay, or not so average. We're professional animal handlers living in South Florida. We work with dangerous animals on a daily basis. Nothing is off limits, and we never know what kind of crazy animal we're going to run into next. Join us as we explore, adventure, and travel to new and amazing places. Welcome to our wild world.
Hey guys, so tonight we're exploring this place called Rainmaker. We're here with our buddy Alex, and he's on the camera right now. We're gonna wander around here. I've visited this place many times over the years. I've found eyelash vipers, fertilances, all kinds of cool frogs. So I wanna take Gabby for her first time here and explore, and it's a really awesome spot. You excited?
Super excited.
All right. Well, our first stop is going up this giant mountain.
Great.
Yay.
Let's show everybody the giant mountain. Check that out. That is literally a giant mountain. In Costa Rica, there's about 117 different species of bat, and right behind us is a tent bat that we just spotted. Now they're called tent bats because, as you can see, they kind of pinch together one of the palm leaves and make like a little tent. The leaf collapses and they sleep inside of it. Now these guys are nocturnal. This one is either a juvenile or it's not hungry, it's not out hunting. And usually with different species of bats, a lot of them live in giant colonies of hundreds of bats. These guys tend to be in pairs or small groups of 4. So really awesome to see. He's a cute little guy. Imagine how beautiful this is during the day. Oh wow. That's weird. Oh wow, awesome. All right, I'm doing this like selfie style. We are going over a suspension bridge. Ooh, it's pretty shaky. And it's hard because you're not really supposed to hold onto the rails because there could be eyelash vipers. Chris has found eyelash vipers literally on the ropes before. So I'm just trying to balance. Oh my goodness, we are so high up. So what I didn't know is that these suspension bridges, and I don't know if they're all like this, they're actually like made of a ladder. So it's a ladder, and then they put the board, and they put like some kind of like mesh wire on top. Super bouncy and shaky. I don't know if I like it or not. Is this just one ladder? How is it even possible?
A bunch of ladders zip tied together.
A bunch of ladders zip tied together. That sounds totally safe.
Totally safe.
Shall we? I don't want to hold on just in case there's like an eyelash viper or something. Oh. These are the see-through ones, right?
Yeah. There's another drug up here.
So we just spotted our first, or my first, glass frog right over here. So exciting. I see these guys on Instagram all the time. They're literally see-through. And I really wanted to see one, and we just found one. So that is so exciting. Look at him. Snake?
Yeah, it's that.
And we got a second glass frog. So cool.
All right, so check this out. This is one of the blunt-headed tree snakes. This is Imantodis anchoa. So cool. Look at how long the body is. Just so incredible. They have this little tiny head with big old googly eyes, and then a super long, thin body. Go ahead and let him go, huh? Watch how he stretches out. Very thin but muscular body to allow him to stretch out like that. Look at that. That's just incredible. That long, skinny tail. Look at him going.
Super cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
What did we just find?
Eyelash viper.
There is an
Right
eyelash
there.
viper. Is that as big as they get?
No, they get bigger, but that's kind of a normal size.
Super cool.
Check out this eyelash viper that we just found. This is the first one I've ever found really low to the ground. He was actually crawling like on the ground. And right now we've got him up on this branch. He's being very jumpy. They usually sit totally still, but again, this one we just encountered cruising on the bottom, which is very unusual. But really cool nonetheless. They get the name eyelash viper, and you look at the eye, they have these little tiny like almost like horns above the eye, which are these little modified scales that help break up the outline of the animal. They have a beautiful camouflage. They blend in incredibly well. And they are a venomous species. They're a viper, although at that size, it's more than likely not going to be deadly to anybody, but definitely ruin your day. And I have read potentially life-threatening. Now they're mainly arboreal. I've seen these things like 60 feet up in a tree before. Almost everyone I've ever found is way up in a tree. It's really surprising this guy was so low to the ground. He's on the move. Now they're very, very, very unaggressive snakes. The only way to really get bit by this thing is you have to actively mess with it. Otherwise, I mean, you can see I'm right next to it. It's not making any defensive movements at all. It's just trying to get away. They're not aggressive at all.